tuned in. I appreciate you being here to the Pod is Good podcast because Pod is good and all the time. If you've been here, you know. If you haven't, you'll learn one way or the other. Either way, I'm happy to have y'all here. Um, I got a crazy show, today, I will admit. Um, the past few episodes, this is episode 4, by the way. So if you're just tuning in, you got 3 to go back to. All right. You can binge a little bit, especially episode 1, because that was a long joint right there. That was a long episode, but it was a political episode. This particular episode will be a little different. It will be humorous as they all are. We will get into music as we always do. But we're also going to talk about. We're gonna go some other directions. I'm not gonna tell all the secrets just yet. Somehow my phone is ringing somewhere. Okay, my bad. I'm on, that's crazy with these iOS devices. It's like your phone can be on silent, but everything else rings. So the phone didn't ring, but the computer rang, the iPad rang, everything rings. It's all right. Let me jump on since my guy didn't use the link, but he called me. So I'm on live right now.
Wait, I'm confused. What did you say first? What did you just say?
I said you didn't use the link I sent you for the show.
Where did you send it? I'm not aware of the link.
Look at your text.
You sent it in text?
Yep.
All right, take a look. I'll take a look.
All right. All right. We good. We're gonna be on. See, this is early on in the show. So anybody that's watching, anybody that gets to tune in, enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the makings of a show. And it's a reminder to y'all that you don't gotta be perfect in the beginning. Sometimes the moment we do something, we want to be perfect. The moment that the world sees it, we want it to be impeccable. We want it to be flawless. There to be no issues. We want the come on. Things aren't like that. Things are not like that. I mean, I sat there as millions of you did. I sat there and watched a multi Grammy winner, a multi millionaire, a global superstar singing on stage at the New Year's Eve celebration on TV, biggest city to broadcast the New Year celebration, New York City, and her mic went out. And she stopped singing. And she was irritated, flustered, and walked off. So if that can happen to the incomparable Mariah Carey, it can happen to you. That's not putting you down. That's not putting her on another level. That's just saying that the longevity that she's had in it, the experience that she's had in it, the team that she has around her, people that showed up days before, calls, tests, this, that, all that didn't matter because nothing's ever perfect. I say that because we have this issue a lot. Let me make sure I send my guy check in and make sure he's good. We got to make sure our guests are good. Want everybody to be, well taken care of and appreciated in a timely manner. Not, people have a certain amount of time, what I'm saying, to tap in with you. You know what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure you appreciate that time. So we good. Let him, dial his way in, and we should be up and running real soon. But yeah, I always bring up the idea of being perfect because I feel like as an artist, as a creative, it affects me greatly. And then the more I talk to other people, I realize it affects them too. And so no matter what that is, what maybe it's you don't think your resume is the best yet. You feel like you need to go on Fiverr or find someone to help you with your resume because it's just not, you know, it could be better. You don't feel like it's on some a certain level. That's cool. That's cool. But that doesn't mean don't start, because you just never know. You never know what interviewer out there sees your resume and it actually looks better than most of the resumes that have come through. And even if it don't look better, maybe there's just something on it that makes you peak above the next person. Or even if it's none of that and God said it's for you. Come on, don't make me, y'all. Don't make me. Don't make me get into that right now. I'm not trying to, I'm trying to have, come on, come on. Don't make me go there with y'all. Y'all know that God can do anything. If you believe, if you're not a believer, cool. Whatever you believe in, hopefully the thing that you believe in can do an incredible thing for you, whether it's yourself, whether it's some other deity, whether it's love or energies, whatever it is. If you believe in that thing, I believe in God. If you believe in that thing strong enough, it should be able to give you the best life possible. And if that's the case, you can't think that because my resume is not perfect, or because I haven't got that degree yet, or because what else? What other ones? Because the mix on the song isn't perfect yet. Um, because all the editing for the film isn't done, because I want to rewrite the material, because of all these things you're saying, until I get all that, God can't do nothing with me, or my belief system can't do nothing for me. Then you either need to change the strength of your belief, or you need to change your belief system. One of them's messed up. Can we agree on that? Pod is good. And all the time, I'm just saying, if you believe in a certain thing and it is going to lead you to a mediocre life, unless you feel like that's the meaning behind life. The meaning is that we all just kind of coast mid-range. Cool. I'm gonna be honest right now, this podcast probably ain't for you, which is cool. You should probably go ahead and click off and just watch another podcast, because I'm gonna go there. I'm a Jesus freak. So I'm gonna go there. And I don't want anybody to be, offended. We all have the right to be in a safe place, in a common space where there's mutual um understandings and appreciations for each other. And so that is what I want in this conglomerate of viewers and listeners. So if that ain't you, cool. If it is you, back to what I said, one of the two. You either need to check your faith, or you need to check the thing that you are faithful in. One of the two. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna make sure see if my guest is good. Check on my people because he ain't in yet. Um, the NBA is crazy right now. I just saw that uh sorry. I just saw that Draymond Green is going to, where is he going? Portland? Wow. I think Portland. I think up there, I think with Damian Lillard. I think Portland. That's wild. Um, that creates a gap in Golden State. Golden State is my team. There, I said it. I root for two teams. One, the LA Clippers, because they're the only NBA team that's ever wrote me a check. Yes, I've done some stuff for the Clippers. So they get my rah-rah all the time. And then Golden State, because I grew up in the Bay Area. I actually rock with Sacramento as well from being in the Bay. I just lean towards Golden State, and I have since, what was it? Since TMG, what was it? Too many acronyms in life now. Um, Tim Hardaway, um, forgot his first name, Mullen, and I can't think of the other one. But anyway, during that time back in the 90s, so I've always kind of lean towards Golden State, but that leaves uh, a bit of a disparity on the team to lose Draymond. I don't know what they're planning on replacing him with, but we already kind of small. Let's just call it what it is. Maybe that's why I like them, because I'm small, but I still feel like I'm powerful in life. And they're small, but they have consistently been dominant, on the court. But Draymond kind of balances out some of that size. He ain't a huge dude, but he plays like he's like 8'9". So not having Draymond, I'm hoping, and I would assume that the staff has a vision of, okay, I know they probably wanted Draymond. You can't not want Draymond, but if it didn't work, hopefully they have some kind of plan of how they fill in that size gap. So when they start facing teams like Boston, teams like LA, um, Denver, these more physical teams, we don't have to shoot the lights out every night to win. That's what starts to kill us. The times that we ain't splashing, it gets real dry fast, and then the other team gets to just body us down in the paint. Offensive rebounds ain't looking great. Defensive rebounds ain't looking great. The other team is constantly going to the line because that's all we can do. I'm just saying, um, I don't want, I don't want to be in that space. All right, hold on real quick. Let me tap in with my people. Um, Let me tap in with my people. Make sure we good. If you are listening on in the audio transmission and not the video, what's happening right now is I am attempting to get my guest uh, here in the studio, but so far he's been unable to get in. So we just trying to get him in here so we can get the conversation for today going. Um, all right. Because what is it if we don't, have our guest in? I mean, in the future, I'll do some episodes where, maybe I just talk to the audience. You know what I mean? We can definitely do that. Um, so. Okay, it's asking me if I want to start. All right. Yo, Mike. I see you in the chat. I just pulled the chat up, so my bad if I missed anything. Um, I see you. I see you preach. Don't block a blessing. That's facts. Put that up so y'all know. Don't block no blessings. Not believing. Don't block them. Don't block them. Mike, if you still there, call in real quick. Just for a quick second, because I got my guest that's coming on today that's having trouble getting into the studio, but I sent him the same link that we sent you, which I checked and the link is the same. I also retried it for today's link, but it reads the same way. So I just want to see what the issue is and why we can't get him on. Start alive. Um, I know where he's at. It sounds like, hold on, let me just call him real quick. I know this ain't the most professional, but sometimes we got to get there. Sometimes we got to figure it out. And we're going to figure this out. It's only 12:15, so we got your time to make something to make it work. All right, what's going on? Hold on real quick. I'm putting my guy Dub City in the studio because he called in yesterday and got in with that link. So I'm trying to see what he did different. Hold on real quick. Yo, Dub City.
Yo, we good? We good?
I can't stop it. So
all right, baby.
we gotta do what we gotta do.
Come
All
on.
right. Well, I got my guest.
Phone's running you right now.
I know. It is what it is. I'm like, we can only run this so long. We're already 15 minutes behind. So when I sent you the link yesterday, When
Yeah.
I sent you the link yesterday, what happened? Did it just go straight to it, or what was the
Clicked it.
process?
I clicked it. It said, put your name or whatever, and then it said join. It was like real straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um.
So
All right. Bet.
it should be just like a photo of what is it called, Restream or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, it should be a photo. You click that, ask for the name, and then join, and you're in there.
All right. So he said for him, it basically had like a photo of Restream. He clicked it. It asked for his name. He put in his name, and then it said join, and then he was in. What you're showing me is okay. Um. All right. I'm gonna call you back.
All right.
Um. All right. Appreciate it, man. What I might have
Then-
to do, I may have to jump off, and get back on because what he's showing is completely
so-
different. His sounds like it's what I see, like in the
uh-huh.
beginning of the actual show. So,
Yeah.
all right, man, I
All right.
appreciate it.
Salute, baby. I'm listening. So let's get it in. I'll wait for you.
Okay, appreciate
All
you.
right.
All right, now. All right, so we may have to jump off to make sure the guest is good. I'm gonna finish what I was saying, and then I'll jump off, and then we'll get things situated and get back in here. Back to the NBA. I do want to know because we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. There's gonna be some sports involved. I'm a big NBA, NFL, MMA, boxing. I'm in all that, all that. Now maybe if you hit me with some new WWE, I might kind of be away from that. After you watch enough mixed martial arts, you go back to like when I was a kid, and I be seeing grown adults in the audience, but it just don't hit the same no more. Literally and figuratively, it just don't hit the same no more. When you see the and you like he didn't really touch him though. It just kind of what up, Jay? I'm about to jump off because I got to get my guest in order, and I'm gonna get back on. So don't go too far. Yeah, but wrestling, it just don't hit like it used to. But anyway, um, you know, right now, talking about some of the trades going on in basketball. I guess we can get into that another time. Y'all don't know, but my team is, the Dallas Cowboys. Hate if you gonna hate, whatever. I'm over it. I done dealt with the hate long enough. That's my team. Okay, I got that team from my dad and that's our bond. So deal with it. My second team is the Kansas City Chiefs. No, I'm not a bandwagon. I've been rocking with them since Allen. I've been rocking with them for a long time. I'll tell you the story on how they became my second team. So don't hate on me just yet. I guarantee when you hear the story, you'll understand. And outside of that, it's Cashmere, California. I represent all Cali teams, period. Now, yes, if you're playing my team, 49ers, I'm mad at y'all for beating my Cowboys, period. That's just how I go. But I love the 49ers. I love the Rams. I love the Chargers. Every Cali team, because you Cali, you home. Baseball, everything, right? You a Cali team, you in my heart. That's what it is. All right. So you still, what is saying? You still is with them. Hold on. You still rocking with them boys. Yes. Yes. Yes, I'm still rocking with the boys. Absolutely. Absolutely. What reason I got not to? That's my team. But is anybody else a fan of a team and then after a while when they losing, you like, I ain't a fan of them no more? Anybody? I'll wait. I'll wait. Anybody? Hold on. Did you say something about the 90s? They don't know. We went through since the 90s. Yeah. But I don't know nobody who's not rocking with their team. You know what I'm saying? Just because they ain't won in a long time. You know what I'm saying? They don't know them in a they I say that because I always get in these conversations of people sounding like, why do you still like them? Like, hold on. Most of the time it's 49er fans that are saying this. I had to just finally put my foot down and go, you do realize that y'all ain't won a championship since before we won a championship. So this whole argument about y'all ain't won in decades, y'all ain't won in decades. What are we talking about? You know what? Y'all can get me riled up. I ain't here for that. I got to get my guests in here. I appreciate everybody that's joined in and listening. I'm hoping you stick around because we got a good show on tap for you today. Um, but due to some technical difficulties, I got to jump off, get my guests in order, and I'll be right back. So I'm ending this, but please, please stay tuned. Pod is good. And all the time, it's your man Cashmere, California. I'll be right back. And we're going to talk about them Eagles too.